I thought I would win the race, and I didn't. I thought I was good at running. Turns out, I'm okay some days. Started the year by going to Hong Kong and running 100K. I got home, started my last semester of college. Somewhere in the middle, I decided to go to Spain. I didn't finish a race. I came home. Coronavirus had taken over the world, and classes were online, and I just graduated last week. 12 o'clock, we're gonna get out for a run. It's supposed to be graduating college today. Instead, now look at me. It was a strange balance at times. Like sometimes I would tell my professors like, "Oh, I'm gonna be gone next week for this race." One of them, I told him this was my freshman year. I was going to a race in France, and he's like, "Oh, so you're going on vacation in the middle of the semester?" I was like, "Well, kinda, but it's also kind of my job." In a way, I'm like starting a new chapter. You know, like I am doing the same old stuff I've always been doing. Like I'm just running, but it's like now that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm starting, you know, professional running full time. Ordinarily, I'd be pretty excited, but right now things are like on hold. If things were normal, we'd be getting ready for Western States, and that would be exciting. But yeah, right now it's kind of maybe not what you would have or what I would have imagined it to be, you know, when I graduated college. It's Monday, May 11th. Heading up Elden today. We're gonna try to start the week off right, front loaded a little maybe. Sunny and 70 and blue sky, so it should be a pretty good day for me. Hold on to your hats. Just got to the top of Elden. Came up Lookout Trail. It was an ass kicker like always. Out that way is the town dump. This is what I got to eat. Real food. Crazy strawberry. A couple days ago, I stashed this so I can do this run. I think what I've been finding with no races on the calendar is that I've been a little more nostalgic for like when I started the sport and when I started running, and like why did I do it then, and there seem to be kind of some of the reasons of like why I'm leaning on it now. Well, initially in high school, like I said, I was just getting beat all the time. I would always make excuses for myself. Like I would be like, oh, I didn't sleep well the night before, I had a bad race. Like I never had a good race. I was always like, something happened. And so eventually I was like just on the internet, just like how to be a better runner. And I'm like trying to find like the magic bullet of like this workout to do or something to eat. After reading like all this shit online, I'm like, I can just run more. Like that's what you have to do. And I was like, I can do that. Like I have nothing else to do. I was running quite a bit in high school. I mean, I would run 100 miles a week, 120 miles a week at most. Been out here for over 3 hours. About time to turn off the camera and start ripping here. I guess we'll check in when we get home. We made it home. What's the watch say? 25 miles.
little over 4 hours.
So the year, my 2020 race calendar was going to be starting with Hong Kong, going to Trans-Gran Canaria, and then coming back to Western States at the end of June, going to run CCC in August, and then the end of the year was a little open-ended for me. Hong Kong happened, obviously. Trans-Gran Canaria happened just before things kind of closed up, and at this point Western States is canceled. CCC isn't canceled, but seems highly unlikely at this point, and racing at the end of the year also seems unlikely. So at this point, nothing's on the table. I'm just running to stay sane, I guess. I would be concerned about what I would fill my days with if I wasn't running. There's nothing else I really want to do, even if, you know, we're not going to race for an entire year. It's like I would still prefer to just go run every day and then like pick up a new hobby, I guess, or go to work. I feel like really comfortable when I'm out, you know, for a few hours each day, like running up Elden or in the woods. It's a nice time, and I enjoy it.